blueprint context, which is a headache as expected, but not maybe a little less of a headache than I expected. That in the end, it's debugging tons of templates, and I forgot the name, but all the enable if and all the pattern matching in C++.
Well, I mean, it's like in the end, the solution for this contest will end up in lots of finite field math anyway. So this, as I said, it's either implementing that from scratch, which is totally miserable, or it's either doing this. I actually really hope that the person participating in this contest as well will attempt as well. Oh, we have one more participant.
Yeah, Jason. It seemed like he'll come.
No, unfortunately, it's not him, but I hope he will attend. Because it's literally depends on you and on that fella if we need to set maybe some better timings for this contest or not. That's actually what we have to decide, I guess. Do we need a better contest? Do we need a better timings for this contest? Yeah, hi. No, it's a question. Okay.
So Pavel, it's a bit of a. Did you vote on the jury contest?
Yeah, that's the same question I got. By the way.
Yeah, not really.
No.
Because I thought that I'm not a bit qualified for it. Of course, compare. Yeah, of course, it's easier than submit. Easier than look through the code by itself.
What code? What are we talking about? I'm talking about the jury contest.
Yeah, I agree. So it is easier. I mean, it's easier, but probably I'm not sure that my opinion is qualified enough. Yeah, no.
It's like, come on, just take a look at the submissions. They are pretty obvious. The decision is pretty obvious.
Okay. Okay. So okay, will do.
Thanks.
No problem. Right now.
Okay, great. Because we don't want this sub-governance to be norm and nil. You know what I mean?
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We started. So, what agenda do we have now? So part of.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we had more initial members. If I suggest to wait until we get a little more initial members if we can. But one thing that bothers me is that we have initial members who answers, who has all those problems, but people who never voted for anything, never showed up, never talked, never did anything. And I wonder if they are more than just a burden to the majority vote. You know, if you have one more person who never votes, it means that you always need one more person to vote.
Yes. First of all, we can exclude such members, so it's not a problem. It's very standard procedure. So all sub-governances are evolving over time.
Yeah, but I wish we could do some talking before.
Sorry,
what? With these people. Basically, it's Peter Korelov, I think if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. So I didn't look very hard, but I didn't see any evidence that he did anything since we became a self-governance. He was there. He was valuable, I think, during the use cases contest, but ever since we became a self-governance, the man disappeared. I talked to him. He said something about busy with some conference. I don't know. So it sounds like something temporary, but I really wish we could talk to him. If not, we would have to exclude him because
You have some background noise. It's really hard to hear what to say.
I'm sorry. Now it's better?
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry. I just want to be close to the router so that I can connect my laptop to it, because I might need to clone a lot of code if Jason would need a demonstration about the Crypto 3 blueprint on this.
Well, as I said, I wish he attended.
Yeah.
Well, okay, since he didn't, I got one more thing on the agenda. Anyone minds against the rollup verification contest prolongation? A little bit. It's like we don't want to screw the timings up.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
And is there anyone here who knows how does it work? I mean, we vote for a proposal, and then we ask the Tom Labs guys to practically extend it to do
Yes.
things behind the wheel.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's so decentralized.
As usual.
Okay. Well, okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
Regarding the voting contest.
Wait, if we extending is one thing, for how long is another?
Let's say, I don't know, probably.
I only just started working on the Crypto 3 blueprint thing because I was, afraid of it taking far too much of my time, and that I won't be able to do it anyway. But it does seem possible now, mostly because I realized that the errors have a pattern. For example, that they changed all types to practically the same thing with 256 bits or 7.
Oh, it's stack word. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's starting to make sense. So it seems possible. And so yeah, that's it. What else? So how much time do you think? How much time do you need with the how it's called, the other contest?
Rollup verification contest.
Yeah, how long do you think you need?
Nikit, how long do we need?
I think we need to prolongate it like maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks from the end of the voting contest. I think something like that.
Oh.
Because I think it can be done. It can be done more quickly, but I think it won't be because you see we have a lot of things to do regarding the voting protocol, voting contest. So I think we'll continue with the work on. We will continue to work on the EDSA contest only after finishing the
Okay.
the voting contest. Yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, it sounds really bad, but I think
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It really does.
I
It is-
actually also don't see any any submissions for the roll-up verification support. This is this contest we're talking about, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also wondered if there are any other people, foundations, someone working on that as well, or are you alone in it? I myself don't think I have a sense of where to start in that regard. I mean, except for trying something crude. That's why I decided against it.
It's like
Anyways, since there are no submissions, we can extend it, no problem.
I mean that the extent we're talking about is pretty long, because yeah, I think we have a lot of things to do about this contest. I mean, EDSA contest. So I think, Mike, we need to prolongate it for a very long time. But I think it's not a really problem, because yeah, we don't have a rush around it.
By the way, 3 weeks, is that you're optimistic or pessimistic?
I think it's more like pessimistic. We already had a plan, but for that contest, but we started or maybe we continued implementation of the voting protocol. So we understood that we need more things to do for the voting protocol, and so we made a pause for the ETDSA contest. Yeah. So I would like to finish the voting contest first, because it's much more important, and only after that finish the ETDSA.
There isn't a contest actually for that, right? Right
sorry?
now, we don't have an implementation contest, right? Because we need the Miracle trees component you will release after the voting, after the roll-up verification contest, right?
Yeah, actually, I think the current contest is the implementation, right? And
that's what I'm pretty much concerned actually about the prolongation. I told you we should talk about Justin Jameson. So he did all this himself.
Yeah, but I think we will open our improvements of the blueprint. At the same time, we will open source our voting submission. So yeah, there will be like 3 weeks more or something like that for the EDSA, I think.
Wait. The other fellows, the other submission, they need Miracle trees to participate in the contest. So
sorry,
need it.
Sorry, what do they need?
I'm talking about the wait. You're talking about the voting. Okay.
No, I think okay. I think we have misunderstood here, because we actually have a private version of Blueprint. I already told about it, and we have EDSA and voting both inside it. So I think we will release our vision of the voting submission and our current work on the EDSA at the same time. But I think the version of the EDDSA we have right now is far from the finish. So yeah, I think we will have to work on it for like 2 or 3 weeks more after the finishing voting voting contest.
Okay, but the voting contest is in the VEX, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay.
I also think that if someone will implement their EDDSA submission right now, and then we will publish our updated version of the blueprint library, this won't be a problem, because all the changes they will need to do are pretty clear, and they aren't complicated, and there is not so many of them. They are mostly about the interfaces, and these are architectural and interfaces changes. I already told about it.
Okay.
I think this won't be a problem if there will be some time after that before the finishing EDDSA contest. So I think it will be okay. Even if some participants will submit their solution with their old interface, I think we will find some solution to make it possible to judge, and I think it's also not a problem.
Okay. One thing I want to say, there is a chance we would need to extend blueprint compilation contest to after the EDDSA, after the end of the EDDSA contest, because it is best if the blueprint compilation contest would, if participants would be able to test that their modifications work even with all components. It would just be nice. But let's see. Maybe we would choose against it, because it would work regardless.
Mm-hmm. I actually think we can merge the our new version of the blueprint in, not to the master, but to some additional branch in the public repo. So in this case,
better option. I like this one.
Yeah, I think because we
to avoid delays.
Yeah, because yeah, it's we have 3 contests right now, and all of them are around this. I think we will better just merge it to another branch, and it will work, I think.
Yeah, though it's funny because the Crypto Free Blueprint contest, actually, I'm not sure there's a single modification needed in the blueprint, because the blueprint is a pretty simple library. So maybe, but not a lot. Most of the things is in multi-precision and boost dependencies of it. So it's a funny thing that actually the problem isn't there. Okay, so one other thing, a little close to the blueprint library, my favorite subject, OCaml. Where do we stand there?
Not prepared yet. I think it's, I don't know. I think we should arrange Well, I actually was hoping Fabrice will come in today so I could nominate the majority to that, so it could be formally accepted and like formally presented. He didn't come. Okay.
Fabrice? Who, Fabrice?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's make them a judge on this. I mean, we should formally like we should make it formally done. Since
He's
this one-
already an initial member. Oh, you mean make a jury like alcohol jury?
Yeah. This kind of stuff is actually one more thing on the agenda. I was waiting to discuss today. We're okay with that, so I'll just reach him and ask him to be a judge on this, and so he could accept this.
For sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so great. I mean, if it doesn't violate the whole thing around.
Yeah,
initial members.
maybe we would want to actually get a few more people because we don't want a one-man jury.
Oh, it's not one man jury, sure. I mean, it's fellows from a Camel Pro. We can ask someone from formal verification methods if they are okay with the Camel to participate as well.
Yeah.
Totally.
My knowledge in Nakamoto is pretty fresh, so I shouldn't. But yeah.
Okay, good. If no one objects about it, I'll prepare one. I'll prepare the full.
Okay, so contact him. He's a nice fellow, you know. Okay, anything else in the agenda we haven't talked about? So what do we do with actually there are two things. One, Fabrice also didn't show up
Yep.
lately. We should check up on him. And what do we do with Peter Corello? Do we just exclude him? Do we?
Let's
do
try
we
to
make
reach. Let's
hearing?
try. Just wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out this. Oh, let's try to reach him in case he don't show up.
I already did, but
Yeah. Okay.
You try then. What I heard was something about the conference.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's what I've just realized. We're talking about data kind, right?
Are you talking to me?
No. I mean, we're talking about like Peter. You just called him by his nickname.
No, I said Peter Corello because that's what his name is.
Yeah. That's
his username is Skywinder.
Yeah. That's whom. Yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Okay.
I guess I'll see him in a week, probably. In that conference, exactly at that conference he was talking about.
I see.
And I'll just ask him, what is he going to do about it? Well,
what, the ListCon conference, whatever?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so at least it's true. Not some excuse. Okay, I think we haven't had such productive call in a while.
Yeah.
Right? So you check with Fabrice about both the Okmal thing and why he doesn't show up lately.
Yep.
You would check with Skywinder too, and one person who is active but never showed up in calls is Ilya. I'm not sure what to think about it.
Let's ask him to participate next time. I mean, that's pretty easy.
Okay, if it's fine and all, then yeah, because
I mean, that's pretty easy actually.
If in the end there is a difference between someone who joins and doesn't talk than someone who doesn't join if they in the end are active.
I can ask him right now if you want it.
But it's easier if if I at least hear the person's voice. I mean that I know in fact that there's an initial member and not Mikhail who has two public keys,
Oh, it's no problem. I'm asking him to participate.
Okay, so it'd be nice
Understand.
if you can come to next call. Okay, so let's wrap up.
It seems like that's it. Yes.
Yes.
So anything else? 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone.